everyone. Well, it's been quite a few months since I've done a vlog. I think it's been about 9 months. Yeah, it's nearly Christmas and my birthday, which falls in December as well. And to tell you the truth, I hate this time of the year. I hate summer, basically, in Australia. And I hate, well, generally, usually my birthday period, my birthday week. Mind you, I do like catching up with my dad and my stepmom. I usually catch up with my brother too, but I don't think that's happening because I think he's upset with me. He hasn't spoken to me since, I think, April. Yeah, 7 months now, so I don't understand why people just go silent and not talk about things that are upsetting them. But it's not the way I work. You know, things are bothering me, I generally talk about it and try and resolve things. But my brother's just given me the silent treatment for the last 7 months for some reason. So yeah, so I won't be seeing him, I doubt. And it doesn't look like I'm seeing my mum either, so she basically gave me one day that she could come up, and that day didn't suit me. And generally the week didn't suit me, that whole week. But I was willing to be flexible and say, well, instead of the Friday, can you make it the Wednesday? And she couldn't do that. Friday was just going to be too much. I had too much to do, and it's just going to be all too hard. So I also wanted my friend to be with me, and when they visit, because my stepdad was coming up as well, and I don't get on very well with him, and it just stresses me out. So I just would like to have my friend with me for support. It just makes it a lot easier for me. So my friend took holidays, 3 weeks holidays. So I said, well, can you come up in sometime during those 3 weeks? Oh no, I can't do that, Mum says. I don't want your friend with us, so so I won't be seeing Mum either. Itchy nose. Because I said, well, it's either those 3 weeks, sometime in those 3 weeks, or not at all, because it just doesn't work for me otherwise. So she said, oh well, that's it then. I'm not coming up when your friend's there. So I said, okay, then don't come. So she said, fair enough. Anyway, I got quite upset, cried a bit about it, and even was sick from it, and just so much stress, emotional stress. And I even wrote an email, got up at 1 o'clock in the morning as a draft and wrote it. And it's a long email, like it's quite a long email. Too long I couldn't even read it out to you, so just basically telling her how I feel about, because she was saying that I'm being difficult, and that I was upset when my stepdad came up once and didn't like my milk. He was rude about my milk, and I got quite upset about that, because I thought, well, that's not a nice thing to go off about. You know, okay, I have long life skim milk. I'm used to it. If you don't like my milk, get your own. Don't have to be rude about it. Anyway, Mum calls me petty because I'm upset about that. I think it's more petty about carrying on about the milk. But anyway, so I stated the fact that I firstly want to say that I do not appreciate being called difficult and petty, because I'm neither. And she also said that on the phone that my friend dominates my time, dominates most of my time, and that's not true. Yeah, I see quite a bit of him, but in the 24 hours that I'm with him during the week, I'm only with him for 2.5 hours out of the 15 hours that I'm awake. So, how many hours I'm awake for? He only sees me 2.5 hours during the week in the evenings. And, you know, I guess every day on the weekend he works full time, so I'm at home a lot of the time by myself. And if she can't fit in when to call me, there's really something wrong, because she rang me up 5 minutes before my friend was due to call, because he calls me at lunchtime from work, and she rang 5 minutes before he was due to call, and she knew that he was going to call at that time. And she got upset when I said, I said, what, you couldn't, she was on her way home, and I said, what, you couldn't have waited until you got home and waited for 20 minutes and called me up then? It's like, who's the one being difficult here? It's not me. So yeah, so anyway, I just told her that my friend doesn't dominate my time, and I basically just said, you're more busy than I am and spend more time with other people than I do, and you don't have much time left for me, and I'm not complaining. You don't hear me complain about that, and I just let her do her own thing and call her up and talk to her when I can. Most of the time I call her up, she doesn't answer the phone, or she can't talk to me because she's busy. Anyway, I just said, that I would like that you don't have much time for me, and that it would be nice to have a bit more time with you. You can't have quality time with each other when I'm just seeing you for an hour or two and then you're going home. And, my stepdad's here and he's wanting to come home and have something to eat and with us and everything. And then I'm feeling stressed again. So she couldn't see me by herself. I said, you know, you've got your husband and I've got my friend. What's the problem? No, she didn't want to come up, so she's not coming up to see me. Anyway, I wrote the email and all she said back was, "Hi, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm here if you need me. I always have been and always will be. Call me sometime if you'd like to have a chat. Don't forget, I'm 71 now. Life's too short. We need to make the most of every moment and be grateful for what we do have. Love, Mum. Kiss, 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 kiss." And I'm disappointed that that's all I got. I can't talk to her on the phone because she doesn't listen to me. She talks over the top of me. She yells at me, and she basically just does not listen. So I thought, okay, well, I'll write this email and tell her how I'm feeling. But obviously my feelings don't matter. So anyway, that took a long time to write that email with a lot of thought. And she just says that. Five lines. 6 lines. If that, yeah. So ever since she's met her husband, my stepdad, she's changed so much, and we haven't spent a lot of time with each other in that period, and it's been, what, I don't know, 30 years? Somewhere around there. 26 years. And she was always working and everything and busy with that, and I thought maybe when she retires she'll have more time, but seriously, I think she's frustrated with herself because she has made herself so busy that she hasn't left any time for me. She's got the Probers Club, the book club, my stepdad's family and him, my brother's little family, her sisters, in between all of that, you know, her grandkids and everything. There's just no time for me. Oh, and she goes to the gym too. I mean, I'm not saying that she shouldn't have a life. I appreciate that she needs to do something, not just sit on her backside all day and just wait for me to call. Like, I'm not saying that. But when she comes up, she'll just spend one day with me and that'll be it, because she's got such a busy schedule that she seriously can't spend any more time with me. And yeah, our relationship is quite fractured already, and like from the past. She hasn't always been there for me. She allowed me to be homeless and sleep on the street. Threw me into homes that were violent. A mother's role is to protect and love and nurture, and she never did any of that. She just abandoned me when I needed her most. My childhood was very traumatic, and for her to say that she's always been there for me is a downright lie. All I want is just to have some sort of decent relationship with her, and even after all that, I still want that. I don't know why, but I just do. Maybe because I love her deep down. She used to come up all the time and we used to have such a good time together. But ever since she met my stepdad, she's just been very busy and distant. If I'd gotten on better with him, then it wouldn't be such a problem. He could come up and we could spend a day or so together, but he just upsets me every single time he comes up and sees me. Like I don't enjoy it at all. Like it's supposed to be celebrating my birthday and I'm just getting stressed and upset about things. What's the point? Anyway, that's where I'm up to, and my dad and my stepmom are coming up soon at the beginning of December to see me for my birthday and Christmas and everything. So that's nice. I'll enjoy seeing them. And that's it. My friend is on holidays for 3 weeks, so that'll be nice too. I just found out yesterday that a dear friend of mine that I've known for 30 years, 35 years, he passed in February, and I didn't know. I just found out. We're sending Christmas cards to each other every year for so many years. Last year was a bit late, and like I knew he was getting on in age, but I just didn't know what was happening. He did ring me up a while ago, a few years back, a couple of years maybe ago, maybe 2023. He didn't really say anything about being unwell or anything. I guess he was 90, so yeah, so I guess it's getting on. But that was a bit of a shock. I've searched for him on Google and saw a picture of him on Facebook, and it was him. I wasn't sure at first, but then when I went in closer and realised, yeah, it's him. Because he lost a lot of weight, so yeah. So it hasn't been a good week for me so far. It's a Wednesday and I'm hoping the week will pick up. And get a bit better for me. Yeah. But yeah, I'll miss my friend very much. He was so good to me. And took me to the markets one day, drove for a couple of hours to the markets, came up and visited me and stayed in where I worked in a holiday place, and I can't really remember what we did, but Yeah. Everyone passes, I guess. It's a fact of life, isn't it? Yep. You're born and then you go. You live a few years and then you go. Happened to me one day. Anyway. Also I've got something on my tattoo that I have to get looked at. And it's either carcinoma or melanoma. I don't know what else it could be. So I'll probably end up getting that cut out. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. And then my tattoo will be ruined, but I guess that's the least of my worries at the moment. Got an appointment actually on my birthday, so I won't be having the best of birthdays, but anyway, this year. Couple of reasons. I'll let you know what happens with that, probably. Be feeling sore and sorry for myself after having it cut out. Assuming that's what they'll do. Yeah. That's about it. Well, I don't know, if I don't get back on again, I probably will and talk about what happened to my tattoo. But if I don't, I hope everyone, whoever watches this, is gonna have a nice Christmas, and yeah, thanks for watching, and sorry for being so down and out again. That's about it. I'll probably make another video about my experience at the skin cancer clinic. That's about it. Bye.